I'm breaking down Marx and the Bible by Jose Miranda, chapter 2, and this chapter was a gem. It's all about how God is known, worshipped, and represented in the Bible. Why is there a commandment against making images of God? It's not about the supposed inability of ancient people to distinguish between the image of a God and the God itself, because they were able to do that. Miranda says the definitive reason is found in Deuteronomy 4:12. You heard the sound of words, but you saw no shape. There was only a voice. To attempt to create an image of God is to immediately fail, because he is his voice, his commandment, his words, and the word was God. In the Western ontologically focused mind, something needs to exist first before it can speak and issue commands. The being, the object, needs to be separate from its speaking. This is why idolatrous ways of thinking come naturally to the Western mind. Yahweh doesn't fit within its concept, but idolatry tainted Israel as well, and the prophets railed against it. In their writings, the biblical understanding of how God is known is clarified. See Jeremiah, your father ate and drank like you, but he practiced justice and right. This is good. He defended the cause of the poor and the needy. This is good. Is not this what it means to know me? It is Yahweh who speaks. Miranda says, here we have the explicit definition of what it is to know Yahweh. To know Yahweh is to achieve justice for the poor. This understanding is all over the prophets. See Hosea. There is no goodness, no compassion, no knowledge of God in the country. Only perjury and lies, slaughter, theft, adultery and violence, murder after murder. Miranda comments, the God who does not allow himself to be objectified clearly specifies that he is knowable exclusively in the cry of the poor and the weak who seek justice. In the prophets, we frequently see this teaching coincide with anti-cultism, a criticism of worship as we traditionally think of it, with rituals, calendars, sacrifices, all this. For instance, in Hosea 6, we read, your compassion is like a morning cloud, like the dew that quickly disappears. What I want is compassion, not sacrifice, knowledge of God, not holocausts. Referring to similar anti-cultism in Amos 5, Miranda says, here Yahweh does not demand interhuman justice besides cultus, nor is he asking that the cultus be maintained, but with better internal dispositions. What he says can be summarized in this way, I do not want cultus, but rather interhuman justice. Whatever we do to interpret this message in some other way is pure subterfuge. This is because God is not God when we try to approach him while avoiding our neighbor. For Miranda, Paul says it best in Galatians. The whole of the law is summarized in a single command. Love your neighbor as yourself. To know Yahweh is to have compassion for our neighbor. To waver the slightest bit from this truth is to fall into idol worship. Stay tuned for chapter 3 and may the kingdom of God come.